cute.
Hey fam, welcome to The Cold Life. Real quick, I want to thank Cricket for sponsoring this video. We're going to talk about some of the cute little things we did for Father's Day. It is getting close to Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
I love, like when I tell you, it sounds so cheesy, but I really do love doing stuff for Brian on like special days. Like it just makes me feel great. We wanted to talk about fatherhood and just some of the fathers that mean a lot to us and a lot to Aza.
In some ways, fatherhood has been the easiest and most natural thing that I have ever done in my entire life. It comes so easily to love this little girl of mine and to want to spend time with her and to want to give her the world and to want to do everything imaginable to make her laugh and smile. It's like my life's purpose to make this girl laugh. But in other areas, it is difficult. It takes a toll. It's a big transition. It's a big lifestyle change, and getting adjusted to those things, it is challenging because I'm now responsible for a life. I'm responsible for raising a daughter and showing her what a man should look like, how a man should treat her. Yeah. And that's a weighty responsibility that I take very seriously. Mm-hmm. And it's causing me to look in the mirror and reflect a lot on, am I doing enough? Am I sacrificing enough? Am I, like, I don't want to just be a dad that makes her laugh and smile, but I'm not fulfilling all of the other areas of her life. And I'm not, correcting her when she needs correction. I want to make sure I'm doing that aspect too. I want to make sure I'm teaching her and growing and developing her. I want to make sure that I'm pushing her, that I'm not enabling her, but I'm empowering her. There's so many different facets and dynamics that it's a juggling act. It's a very difficult balance in some ways, but again, very easy in others. So it's a conundrum that I think I struggle with sometimes, and I go back and forth with. And I look at it where now being a father, I sincerely appreciate and respect the fathers in our lives even the more. Because I see the burden that they had and the responsibility that they took on when they became, fathers for us. Both Lexi's father and definitely my father. I think there was times when I was a kid that I judged very critically my dad in the way that he treated us, in the way that he was maybe more stern with us, and he didn't always communicate the way I wanted him to, or he didn't always do the things I wanted him to, right? But as I've grown older and gotten older, two things have happened. Number one, I understood that the father that he had was a complete difference in the way that my dad has handled us and been a father. And so the improvement, the drastic exponential improvement of fatherhood from one generation to the next is something that is God. That is truly God that took my dad from what he experienced and built him into the father that he is now.
And you can see the difference of just each generation that came down from your family, like how they all were trying to be better each time. Your dad is so different than, your grandpa. And even you are different than your dad. Like y'all are growing and seeing the good and taking that. And I see so many good things from your father. So
And the second part of it too is that I have seen my dad change dramatically over the years. Especially recently, in the past probably 5 to 10 years, he has changed a lot in the way that he interacts, in the way that he responds, in the way that he approaches us, the way that he empathizes and is compassionate. It's a lot of the dynamics that I wanted growing up that he saw as gaps, and it took time to develop those, but I saw a willingness in him to develop, to change.
I would say the same thing for my dad. Like my dad is so, I feel like he's so different than how he was when we were growing up. My dad I think he cared about our character and what we believed in very strongly. He still does, but he did not want us to be weak. He wanted to make sure we were ready for the world. We had fun with my dad. I'm not saying that we didn't. We had fun with my dad. Like would be the one that would bring out the Nerf guns, bring out the BB guns, and we would, just do fun stuff. But
he's really looking for a relationship.
Yeah, I think he's really looking for a relationship, especially with Aza. I think both of them are, at least right now with Aza. Then like, I need her to learn this and learn that. I can be like that because my dad was like that. I can think like that with Aza, but I can see my dad is not thinking like that with Aza. He just wants to have fun with her. He just wants to connect with her and, be her friend. So
it is so fun to watch how our dads are around Aza. Because
they are so different.
Grandfatherhood must be a whole different ball game than fatherhood. They have so much fun with that little girl.
Yeah, it's just so different. Watch them. I'm like, wow, when they say grandparents are different, like they really mean that they are different. Yeah. They are not the parents. They are the grandparents.
It's like they're not focused on like teaching her stuff and making sure she's doing this or that. It's like they're just having fun. They're just getting to know her. They're playing with her. They're on the ground rolling around. Yeah. It's awesome. I love their relationship. Both of them.
Yeah, I love it too. I want to show real quick what we did for them for Father's Day.
From Aza.
Where did you get that from? That's not the holiday we're celebrating. Thank you. You ready to do stuff for Father's Day? Yeah? All right, this is what we are going to make. Well, Aza is going to make. These are all of the Cricut supplies that we are using to make the Father's Day cards. We are using the Cricut Maker, just the Cricut Maker. We're not doing any iron-on things. Just a nice Father's Day card. Using foil, which is really different.
If you do want to surprise me with a t-shirt, from Aza.
You want a t-shirt from Cricut?
We have the materials, I'm just saying.
I will highly consider that.
All right, this is the color Aza went with. So we're charcoal grayish. That's what the design's gonna look like?
Yeah, I think it has a tad bit of brown in it.
Sure.
But it looks black in the picture, so it's all right. All right, we're also going to try to paint her hand in the card, and that way it'll be really from Aza. Yeah. She's going to do something with this card.
She'll put her signature on it.
She's going to do something, but we appreciate all of our dads. We love you guys, and I hope you see our effort today. Okay, so we are now going to load the foil transfer medium tip. That is it. We'll see. But we're supposed to load this next into clamp B. Next step.
Listen, Aza, we're only 15 minutes into this project, and you're already taking snack breaks. What do you have to say for yourself? Would you look at that face? Look at that face. I can't say anything to that. Have as many snack breaks as you want.
All right, so we just put the cardstock in. We are again trying to make a Father's Day card. So I just loaded the single scoring wheel in clamp B. Did you do that clamp B?
B.
Done. Okay. All right, so we just have to put it in. So, yeah.
Oh my God. It still came out not bad.
It did not come out that bad. Wow. Cricket for the win, but we're going to do it right. We're going to do it better.
Oh my God. It didn't come out bad though.
It didn't come out bad, but we're going to try one more time and do right by the Cricket. Let's try it again.
Well, we'd like to take this time to give 2 updates. Number 1, Aza has completely abandoned us, and I have a feeling this is how her volcano projects are going to be in grade school.
Yes.
Number 2, what's the next most important thing we should remember?
What?
How important taping is on the sides.
We're a team. Be nice. All right.
Ooh, that boy clean.
We're trying this again.
My boy's clean. Let's do this.
Try one more time.
Okay, round 2. We appreciate all the prayers and support. Let's do this. I feel like the level of detail that these cuts have to be made so precise, like it is so exact for it to come out looking like this. This is insane.
It's amazing. It's staying on there.
Not going anywhere. Just gotta tape it the way they said to tape it. Came out pretty well. Look at all the detail. We're gonna cut it and put it on a card.
Yep.
From Aza.
From Aza.
Cricut makes it super easy to have a really great family DIY project and make it simple to do whatever you really want to do.
Yeah, and it's fun for like Father's Day cards or just gifts. I mean, they do so much, which I talked about in our other video before, but guys, get you a Cricut, check it out. We're going to put the link below and let us know what you think. So
I don't know what Lexi's about to say.
I was about to say. So we had a plan of what we were going to talk about, and I'm literally, Brian's like, okay, what are we talking about next? And I'm like, actually, I'm just going to say something real quick. I just want to say how...
I'm not going to look at you.
I just want to say how an amazing father that you have been. You have been an amazing father. And I say that because I can just tell when Asa sees you, it's like, I'm telling y'all, it's just a totally different Asa. Like, Asa will be playing with me, and then she sees Brian and just immediately starts to smile. At this point, y'all, she is officially a daddy's girl. She's officially a daddy's girl. Brian legitimately puts in the work of being there for her, taking long baths with her. Like, he gets in the bathtub and just plays with her. He, gets up in the middle of the night and gives her, water and, lets me sleep. Like, he not only is just a father, like Asa sees the relationship that he has with, like, Asa sees the relationship that she has with her, but I just appreciate him being the partner that I need him to be. He's like a true parent. When we talk about not doing gender roles, like, he does not feel like, oh, I'm just doing the work and I come in, I just need to rest. Like, no, he comes in ready to play with her, ready to be with her. And not because he feels like he has to, but because he really wants to. Like, he really misses her. He really wants to be with her. And I'm so excited to see the relationship that she has with you, because you put in that playtime, you put in that work. And I'm just so thankful that you do, because I know that when she gets older, she's going to be excited to play with you. She's going to be excited to be with you. It's not going to be like, oh, well, dad's home, I'm just going to, keep continuing about my life. No, she's going to be excited to see you and talk with you. And my hope and my prayer is that as she gets older, she may not remember these moments, but she feels these moments of you connecting with her and being with her and having conversations and wanting to talk to you. And I want to say one of the things that I just appreciated about my dad is that, he was the example of being a gentleman growing up. Like, he opened doors. He made sure that I was just taken care of. And I truly believe that you are such a great example of the type of man that Asa will have, the type of character that they need. You are just the perfect example for that. And I just appreciate you being her father, and I appreciate you being the other parent, like my partner, my teammate when it comes to her. Me too. So that was just random, but that's what I really wanted to do by the end of the video.
I need a second.
Yeah.
Cute. Yeah, so just cut out a little deleted scene there. Had a moment because I was just telling Lexi that it's such an honor to be her father, that God really chose me, and just don't feel like I deserve that. I've prayed for it for so long. I've wanted to be a dad, especially to a little girl, for so many years. And now I have the privilege to do that and be that. And it's very humbling. I want to be the father that she deserves, and the father that she needs and wants. And I know I will be.
You are.
Yeah, like the love that I have for that little girl is it's something that definitely hurts. It's a love that hurts.
Yeah.
It's just different. It's different.
It's different. I don't even think we can watch movies anymore because of it.
There are certain movies we cannot watch that deal with kids and parents and loss, and we can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
it hurts.
This was just a very, I guess, off the cuff video. But we just wanted to, thank you guys for being a part of this journey of parenthood with us. Like, you guys have, seen us in the very beginning stages, and we are still in the very beginning stages, but this is our first, full year being parents. And I would also say, one, you've helped us a lot. And two, like, we just want to have a very, just raw and open conversation of how we feel so far. And we love you guys, and
please keep praying for us.
Yes.
We are not perfect parents by a long stretch, and I feel like there's so much room for improvement, but our hearts are in this 110%. We give it everything we have, and but we'll take guidance. We'll take advice and direction from anybody, and listen to it and weigh it out. So we appreciate the prayers, the love, support, comments, everything.
Yeah. We love you. We'll talk to you later.
See ya.
Bye.